voice out, though. My mind is in the top. I put my life into my job and I know I'm in trouble. She manipulate my love, oh.
Welcome back to our Weekend Smile Slumber Party edition, guys. So knowing how to do your own makeup is an underrated but very valuable skill that every woman should have. This morning, Vadika Williams, self-taught makeup artist and CEO of Glamlock JA, is here to show us a few of the basics to elevate our look. Welcome, Vadika. How are you doing?
Hi, thanks for having me. I'm doing well.
You're doing great, right? You're more than welcome. All right, so tell us a little bit about how did you get started in the industry? You are self-taught, right? So how did this all start?
Well, I used to be a big fan of YouTube, and there's this Jamaican influencer called Petite Sue. I used to binge watch her stuff on YouTube, and I saw her tutorials and so on, and it kind of got me intrigued. So I started practicing.
Okay, when was this? How many years ago?
6 years, 7.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been a while.
All right, what would you say are some of the things that persons struggle with when they are doing their makeup, you know? Is it matching your foundation, the concealer vibes? Because there are so many different aspects to doing the makeup, you know? It's not just put on a little powder, little lip gloss and bam, I'm ready, right? So tell me what you think persons struggle with.
I think a lot of persons struggle with the brows, how to, you know, shape their natural brows. And also, yes, foundation matches, because sometimes when you go into a store and tell them you want to get foundation match, when they swipe it on your skin, and when you go home to try it, it's different because they didn't like pat it in your skin, you didn't like test it properly. So it's either it's darker or lighter than what you saw.
Or the lighting. What
about
lighting?
The lighting as well.
Okay.
That impacted.
Okay, I know where when I visit like some of the makeup stores in the States, them scan my neck. And I say, I'm going to scan your neck and then I just tell you what kind of color.
The system could.
Because, you know, if it match your neck, it's supposed to match your face. And I'm just like, but if my neck a little lighter, I do, you know, like suppose my face have all 2 different color. How does that even work?
That's often a challenge for me as a makeup artist as well, because there's a lot of people who have like their face is darker than their neck, or their neck is lighter.
And
so I have to
something different.
I have to ask them do you want your face to match your neck, or do you want your face to stay the same color?
Okay. You mentioned brows, Vadika, and you know a lot of persons struggling with it to ensure that they have the right arch, the right shape, the right size brows that actually match their face. Would you recommend doing brows before the makeup, as in it being the first thing that you do or the last thing that you do?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Because when you put on your base, like your foundation and stuff, when you're attempting to do your brows, your hands get messy, and then sometimes it get in your clothes, or you know, it gets messy.
Okay.
It's cleaner.
And then after the brows, what else would you recommend?
After the brows, you can go ahead and start doing your foundation.
Okay.
But before all of that, skin prep. Skin prep is very important. You have to prep the skin.
Okay.
This includes cleansing, moisturizing, priming, because that ensures that the makeup lasts. It ensures durability, and so it can apply seamlessly as well.
All right, Vadika, you started walking us through step by step, so we're gonna actually, you know, see what's going on. You have a quick demonstration for us. We have our lovely model here. She's no stranger to us, right? And of course, you're going to show us and walk us through just a beginner's course, right? As to some of the things that we should know how to do, or we should learn how to do when it is that we want to do our makeup. So kick us off, kickstart things.
All right, so I'm going to start with, as I said, the skin prep. So we're going to start with cleansing the skin.
Okay.
And I'm going to use one of these little puffs, spray a little alcohol. Maybe don't try this at home. And, you know, cleanse the skin a little bit.
Okay, so we're cleansing the face now. And after we've cleansed the face, this is after we've washed our face,
yes,
guys.
absolutely.
Wash the face with a
Start with clean face.
Yeah, a nice little face wash. And after we wash it,
we're going to move on to moisturizing.
Okay.
And I'm using mostly Fania French products today. This is one of her brushes. So this is the moisturizer.
Okay. And why is moisturizing so important?
Wow. I believe it's a part of skin prep, and also it helps to protect your skin from all the products that you're going to apply.
Okay, all right.
And you don't want dry, flaky skin under all
Or
of that.
going too deep in your pores.
Right.
Okay. All right. So after we've moisturized now, what's our next
Then
step?
I'm gonna spray on a little bit of primer on your face.
A little bit of?
Primer.
Oh, a little primer. Okay. And for those who are beginners in all of this and they don't know what primer is for, what it's good for, tell us why we need a little primer.
It helps the products to stick to the skin.
Okay.
Right.
To sit and always look nice and fresh.
Right.
Okay. All right. So after we put on primer now and it dry on your skin.
So while it's drying, I will move on to doing the brows.
Okay, this is what you spoke about. Very
Right.
important. So when we're doing our brows now, tell us what we should do, what we should look out for, anything we need to line up, draw up, you know. Just don't take a black pencil and just draw two lines on your eyebrows, right? Walk
Right.
us through it.
So for beginners, it's easier to start with shaved brows, but either way, the first step is to get a spoolie. Don't have to get a disposable one like this. It comes with your brush set normally, but I'm using a disposable one. And you just brush the brow hair up in the direction that you want. Then I move on to using, this is optional by the way, but I like it because it looks better. I use a lash glue
Okay.
to lay the brow hairs in place. You can also
Okay.
use brow gel, but a lot of them don't really last.
Oh.
I'm yet to find a brow gel that actually works with everybody.
Okay.
And the lash glue.
Okay, and it helps what? The lash, sorry, not the lash, the
The brow.
eyebrows to stay
Yeah,
in place.
stay in
when
place
you
and
put
last
it.
longer.
Oh.
And even when you're sweating and you're pat drying your makeup, the makeup will stay, but the brows wipe off.
Okay.
So this helps it to stay longer.
Ensure that our brows are always intact. You don't want to, start sweating and any brows just get out of line. We're not talking, not cute at all.
Right. And then now we're gonna move on. It's easier, it's best to start with a pencil as a beginner. Because once you've mastered this, using any form of brow gel is easier because you're just wiping.
Wipe and go.
Yeah.
All right, so we're using the
So it's
pencil.
recommended to start with a pencil.
Okay.
You start with it, a pointed tip, and you just follow the natural brow. You start from the bottom here, and you just follow.
And Vadika, how long does a natural glam last in terms of to do this natural glam process? How long would you say it
Natural
takes?
glam takes maybe like 20 minutes or
20
less,
minutes.
depending on the person.
Okay, 20 minutes to get a nice natural glow.
Right.
And of course, it can stay for the entire day once you are finished.
And that's all in the skin prep and also the setting spray that you use.
Okay, in addition to your brows being on fleek and ensuring that we match the foundation properly, what else is key when we are doing a nice natural glam and we are of course learning to do our makeup for the first time? What's another thing that we have to ensure that we master?
Other than the brows.
Other than the brows, other than getting our foundation matched properly?
A good concealer. You need a concealer that's 2 to 3 shades lighter than you, because our face isn't naturally the same color. Some parts are highlighted, like under here it's a little bit lighter. Your nose bridge, under your lips, your forehead. Those places are a little bit lighter.
All right, Vadika, and then after we've done brows, what's the next step that we're gonna take?
The next step we're gonna take is to do your foundation. To conceal.
To conceal.
Your brows.
Conceal the eyebrows.
Right.
Okay.
This helps to, clean up any messes that you may have made. Okay, hold on.
So we're concealing the brows.
And we're gonna use a shade that matches closest to your skin tone.
Okay. And then after we conceal brows and we get our foundation on, what else should we always ensure that we have? Because a lot of persons always say, once your lashes do, anything else can go wrong with your face. You just need not even eyebrow, but lash and lip gloss, and you are perfect, right? So
Yeah.
there are some persons who live by that motto, while there are others who say, once my eyebrows are done, and I have a fresh face. I can put on a lip gloss and I'm good to go. So tell me what's your go-to, you know, to ensure that, yes, we have our eyebrows, we might have a little foundation, but what else would you always ensure that is done to kind of give us a quick, natural glam on the go? So eyebrows, foundation, and what else?
Well, other than powder, I would definitely say mascara.
Okay, other than powder, mascara. And when we talk about mascara, we're adding it to our eyelashes.
Right.
Okay, right. So you're all for the lashes, and then you can throw on a little lip gloss, and you'll be perfect.
A little lip liner to give it a lip combo. And
okay. Yeah. So while you work on your beautiful model, Vadika, tell persons how they can find you, because unfortunately we are out of time already. But how can we find you on Instagram, where if persons are interested in booking you? I know that, you know, you not only do natural glam, but you do makeup for all occasions.
Right.
How can persons contact you?
You can find me on Instagram at glam_lock_JA. It's just a business name on all socials, glamlockJA.
And then, of course, we can book you through Instagram.
Yes, there is a website. You just click the link in my Instagram bio, or you can even shoot me a WhatsApp text and I'll send you the link and you can book from there.
All right, Vadika, thank you so much for joining us on Weekend Smile this morning, for sharing some basic tips, right, that we need to know if we want to master getting our makeup done. You know, nice, glam, quick look, and we're beginners as well, right? So thank you so much. I hope everyone watching took notes and put these tips to good use very soon. And if you're even having a slumber party, you know, you can have a little makeup session, you know, a glam session to top it all off. More of Weekend Smile after this break. Don't go anywhere.
Zaga Empire.